Welcome back, guys. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that. Got a face cam going here for you, so you can kind of see my thoughts as I'm saying it. I'm gonna let this video run. It's not too long of a video, but I'm gonna ask a question, man. This is something I've been asking myself for a long time now, especially with you guys know my plight with Madden and trying to get the best football game that we can. We all know it's not where it needs to be, as far as full overall experience, depth, gameplay, what have you. And then you take a look at a game like NBA 2K, which I think a lot of us could say it's definitely where it needs to be. I mean, every game could use more polish, more detail to, gameplay or what have you. But overall, this game has everything you could ask for. And then, that could be the same for some of the other games that you guys enjoy. But even as I look at this footage, and you're going to see me look over here at my screen so I can, commentate in real time, there's some things about the games that we love to play that still are just not quite right. And it makes me wonder, are we expecting too much out of video games? I think sometimes we fall into this perfection where this has to work every time, or this has to animate perfectly and yada, yada, yada. And the situation always has to go in your favor. That's that that video game mentality. Well, let's take a look at a couple examples here. Like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoy NBA 2K. I'm going to back this up for a moment. I've been playing the association, obviously, or my NBA as they call it, to get that depth, experience, and franchise. But look at this animation here. Some people would say it's a forced animation, but I understand what they're going for here. My guy kind of gets crossed up, gets tangled over his feet. I don't have a huge problem with this. I know some people are going to say it's kind of a delayed reaction, and maybe it is. Right? No game is perfect, but aesthetically, it doesn't look too bad, especially when you play things out in real time. If you play them at real speed. But also now that I have the ball, take a look at this interaction here. Me controlling James Harden, beautiful dribble right there, right? Now that to me was outstanding. Outstanding. Let's go back and take a look at it as I rewind it here. This was an outstanding animation, and it looks like it flowed perfectly, right? Whether it's forced or not, it's believable, right? This looks to be an animation that played out in real time. Look, he's backing up. He gets crossed up. Now, the delayed reaction there is kind of like, some of the things that I don't like. Those are the kind of things that I don't like. Why is he still looking that way? Well, I guess, he can react. It's a video game. But really, look at number 8. And I believe that's Levine, right? What's he doing? What is he doing? Let me back this up a little bit. Am I expecting too much? Is it too much for me to ask for Levine to react faster than that? And why does he go into the animation like he's gonna block the shot after Harden is already in the air? Watch this. Look, what's he doing? Right, he gets in position. I get it. But it's a weird looking transition into that animation, right? Gets into position, and then he's just gonna stop. And look at James Harden's feet here, look. Right? Not the smoothest transition into that animation. But when you see it in real time, doesn't look that bad. So when you go on instant replay, there's a lot of these games that we enjoy that we could point out and nitpick things. But my question is, are we expecting too much out of a video game, right? Even the games that you enjoy, and I'm putting all of the games on the table when I talk about that, but look at it in real time. You look at it in real time, boom, that looks beautiful, bang, bang, right? You can't even really tell what happened. But once again, we look at it in slow-mo, I don't understand what's happening here. He transitions into that animation, boom, kind of hits that invisible wall, but then also outside of that, what is Levine doing? Look, moves him out of the way, and then he goes into that animation. So the more I look at it, it looks like it's a forced outcome, which is, again, something that we talk about at Madden all the time. This looks forced, right? He's going to go into this animation, and look, why does Levine get pushed backwards? Why is he not allowed to go straight up? So again, as we take a look at this, and I'll back it up a little bit more so you guys can kind of, see it as I'm talking. As we take a look at this situation, my question still remains, are we expecting too much out of video games? Is what I'm saying a valid critique? Or is it just video games? You know, it's not always going to be seamless. It's not always going to be the reaction you're looking for in terms of AI. Do they program negative plays purposely? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm kind of looking at these video games a little differently, man. I'm taking video games for what they offer at face value. And it is what it is. I'm always going to be in pursuit of making games better. You know, I'm a simulation guy. I want gameplay to be pristine. But, you know, when you look at stuff like that, again, from a game that we enjoy, the question is, are we expecting too much out of these games? I don't know. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I'm looking forward to that. But that's all I got for you, man. Again, if you haven't already, I always remind you, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications. I shall catch you in the next one. Peace.